1, 2, is this on?
There's been plenty of times wrestlers have broken character.
He just hasn't been very oozy.
No, stay right here. Stay right here.
Or bursted out laughing on screen.
You will go flying over that top rope, Paul Heyman.
Oh, Heyman?
I'm not in the Royal Rumble.
This can be done in a variety of ways, and today we want to break them down and categorize each one.
You have a big mouth, John Cena, and there's nothing I would like more for Christmas than a chance to shot it.
By highlighting the different ways wrestlers hilariously break character.
Hey, do me a favor. Why don't you act like this is an AA meeting and you shut your mouth while I'm sharing with the group?
One of the most common ways a wrestler will break is when they laugh or crack up when they're not supposed to, meaning it wasn't their scripted reaction to what had just taken place. It was rare to see The Rock break during the Attitude Era, but he did so on 2 occasions when he lost his voice.
Finally, The Rock has come back to Milwaukee.
If you know what's good for you, The Rock. Must be puberty, because 90.
As well as that, the Great One couldn't help but break during 2 separate segments involving Mick Foley. First was when The Rock's sunglasses fell off and Mick politely picked them up.
Rock wasn't going to pick up the glasses, and if they were going to get off the canvas, I was going to have to do it.
The Rock thanks you for that.
Next was when Foley stole Rock's famous catchphrase.
Well, The Rock...
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Then later in his career, the Brahma Bull was amused by the antics of New Day.
We hit the Usos so hard that when they walk north, they're looking south. Woo! That's that poltergeist, baby!
Similar to the People's Champ, Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't break character on TV too often during his original run, but he did so after seeing The Rock's crazy stunner cell at WrestleMania 17. There were a few other times Austin would laugh after his opponent would sell the stunner. One of the first times Austin broke on television happened after he witnessed Vince McMahon dancing.
What a message that Vince McMahon has just sent!
Steve's hilariously bad singing forced him and Vince to chuckle during a pre-tape. Austin once made Vince's daughter Stephanie visibly break when the rattlesnake was roasting her.
You said you had a bigger set of balls than anybody here in the damn company. What if I just put you over my knee, pull your little dress up? I gotta be careful, I don't want your balls to fall out.
Vince was notorious for making wrestlers kiss his butt, but when Marty Jannetty had to do it, he just couldn't take the situation seriously.
There it is.
John Cena was once so taken aback by Bray Wyatt's crazy persona, it caused Cena to laugh.
I'm a god! You're intriguing!
During a promo exchange with Daniel Bryan, Cena listed numerous legends he's faced and beaten. When Bryan questioned if they were all better than he was, a shouty fan made his thoughts known.
You talk about all those people like they are so much better than me. Danny, you gotta understand.
A screaming female fan once threw off Shawn Michaels by constantly interrupting with her shrieks.
Bischoff!
Members of the Bloodline faction often struggled to keep a straight face whenever Sami Zayn was on screen, whether he was performing his unique handshake.
We talked about earlier? Yeah. I'll tell you all about it later. Okay?
Yeet. Yeah. All right.
Coining the term Usi to try and figure out why Jey Uso was so angry.
He just hasn't been very oozy.
No, stay right here. Stay right here.
Or even making the group's rivals break.
You are the biggest 2 of them all, my dog. You are a giant number 2. And that is how you are going to end up, as a number 2 stain.
Sami was the gift that kept on giving. Jey Uso had the most trouble staying in character during Zayn's antics. But Jey also broke character during segments involving the likes of Otis.
Because Otis is deceptively powerful, and there are parts of him jiggling that nobody should ever see right now. This is borderline inappropriate.
And the beast Brock Lesnar, who was driving a forklift. The angle was so insane, Jey just couldn't help it.
SUV, the cameras continued rolling during the break.
Lesnar, on the other hand, couldn't keep it together when sharing a screen with R-Truth.
Stand back, guys. Leave him alone. Please chill, dog. Chill.
Who could forget the promo where Truth agreed to enter the Royal Rumble match, only to opt out once he found Brock was in it.
You will go flying over that top rope, Paul Heyman.
Okay, but
I'm not in the Royal Rumble.
That's what's up.
As we'll see throughout this video, Truth was so hilarious, he had a habit of causing others to lose it, especially Damian Priest in the Judgment Day.
You didn't mean it when you said you didn't like me. I saw it in your eyes. I know you was afraid of Ciampa. Adam, squash that. Fiend is a scaredy cat. We're not gonna be a scaredy cat.
Chris Jericho is another that caused plenty of talent to break. Here he is causing Michael Cole and himself to break.
And look at Barrett. We are. Nonetheless.
When Sheamus made Jeff Hardy take a urine test in the middle of the ring, the result was a comically large amount of pee that led to a hilarious response from the Celtic Warrior.
Somebody really enjoyed happy hour today, huh?
Sheamus burst out laughing after Drew McIntyre called him out for putting on a few extra pounds. Drew did so by mocking Sheamus's banger after banger after banger catchphrase.
Like it's been burger after burger after burger.
McIntyre was the one laughing after CM Punk tried to get him to mention Vince McMahon's name after McMahon had been cancelled. Drew had just mentioned how he was the Chosen One, a label given to him by Vince on TV.
Chosen One! Who chose you? Who? What was his name? Huh?
Drew briefly played the straight man in an odd couple tag team with Matt Riddle, and there was one moment where Riddle got McIntyre to break good.
Let's get matching kills. No, Drew, before you leave.
Riddle once broke character after completely forgetting his lines on live television.
Yeah, you think? I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying. That's not right.
And lastly for this section, we'll look at King Booker making his rival Batista chuckle after Book pronounced his own last name in absurd fashion.
King Booker!
Sometimes wrestlers will try to fight back the laughter. They might hold back a smile or cover their face so no one sees them about to laugh. The Undertaker was famous for trying to hold it in, since wrestlers tried to make him break from his always in-character persona.
I believe the first time Rock did the People's Elbow was in a match where we were trying to make Taker crack.
I always thought that was the hokiest thing ever, but iconic, right? And always to get me laughing.
The Phenom had to turn away from the camera so no one saw him break after his brother Kane did the Dudley Boys Wazza spot.
What's up? Kane said, what's up? I don't believe it. And Devon at the top.
Kurt Angle had Taker covering up during a hilarious backstage segment where Angle imitated the American Badass.
You're an American Badass. I'm an Olympic gold medal lass.
Stone Cold nearly got Undertaker during a skit where he kept repeating what Vince McMahon was saying.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Because we're going into invasion. Invasion.
The Godfather tried his hand at cracking the mythical Taker by suggesting the Undertaker likes hoes.
You can have your pick of any one of these hoes, man. What you think? I know what you do.
JBL made Taker crack a slight smirk during a face-off after a SmackDown taping.
Go somewhere for a little vacation. That right there will make you quit being so upset.
See him start to grin.
Almost got you, the damn sure got me.
Goldust was one of the few to actually get Taker to legit smile, but the Phenom still tried to cover it up. Goldust also had Booker T trying to hold it back after Goldie cosplayed as the undercover brother.
Look. It's me, the undercover brother.
It was even funnier when Goldust impersonated the coach while trying to interview Booker and the NWO.
Howdy there, NWO. I'm the coach. Big Kevin.
Goldust even made his own father, Dusty Rhodes, fight back the laughs during a backstage segment.
Not the perfect family. Tonight, we fight for our lives.
Santino Marella might be the king of getting wrestlers to crease up laughing, but Fandango and Kelly Kelly tried to play it cool when Santino was up to his usual tricks.
Fandango? Fandango. Sorry. Fandango.
Look at me, huh? I'm a Baptista. I shoot the Lazarus from my hands like I'm 8 years old.
Sheamus, who was a serious heel at the time, was struggling after Marella made fun of him during a Tea Party skit in the UK.
You were excluded from activities with the other kids because you're a ginger.
Next to Santino, R-Truth is another of wrestling's best comedians. Look at him causing Damian Priest to break after thinking Dominic Mysterio was two different people called Tom and Nick.
Is Nick okay? I can't find him on Facebook. All right.
Truth had Shayna Baszler hiding her expression when he questioned if she'd sample some of the food options at catering.
The fried fish they had was pretty good. I mean, if I may add. You probably didn't put no tartar sauce on it.
R-Truth had Randy Orton on the ropes after Truth confused Ric Flair for rival Akira Tozawa.
Tozawa? You think you can trick me by being the nature boy?
Orton also had trouble during a segment with John Cena and Ron Simmons, where Cena called Randy's private life activities into question.
The only pose you're going to be doing tonight is laying on your back in that ring with me on top.
Mick Foley couldn't help himself after Chris Jericho reacted to the stipulation being made where Chris would be put in a shark cage.
It's the key of Jericho. Lock it in, man!
Jericho turned the tables on Alberto Del Rio after Alberto called Chris a perro, meaning dog in Spanish.
The only perros I see are the perro idiots. Standing right here. Drink it in, man.
Meanwhile, when Jericho was getting burned by The Rock, Michael Cole found it amusing.
What you're cooking smells like 100% grade A, money back guarantee, one big bucket of Canadian moose piss.
The Rock was entertained by the eccentric antics of the New Day.
World Tag Team
When Kofi Kingston first spoke, after changing his accent from Jamaican to American, Triple H was quick to point it out, while Cody Rhodes found humor in the situation.
Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican? What happened to your accent?
Triple H's humorous quip about Randy Orton always being late to the arena caused the Viper to crack up.
Since you can never seem to show up to work on time, which we can talk about later.
The always serious Solo Sikoa found it hard to keep his usual poker face when Sami Zayn was joking around.
I go, my dog, I'm right here.
That's my dog. That is my goose. This man was an absolute legend.
Solo reacted similarly when The Rock made a joke about him.
Solo's in a good mood. You wouldn't know it by looking at him, but that's his happy face. He's in a good mood.
The WWE had Dean Ambrose do a lot of wacky stuff, including the time he dressed as the Mountie.
The Mountie always gets his man.
Rhea Ripley was holding back the laughs after she thought Seth Rollins was actually Dominic Mysterio. Meanwhile, Dom, who was nearby, nearly started laughing too. Laughing during funny moments is a way wrestlers frequently break character. Given that it's a comedic situation, it's not unexpected to see the talent laugh, but it's still hilarious when they do. First, we have a drunk Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes acting the fool at a post-show press conference.
Yeet. Appreciate him though, man. But man,
Booker T was one of the funniest wrestlers to ever do commentary.
Booker, you wish you had legs like that.
Sometimes I do. Kelly, with a hot chick like that, man, I mean, she's hotter than a Mexican plate lunch with a whole bunch of hot sauce on it.
Besides being skilled at wrestling and announcing, Booker was also quite the singer.
I'm just a Booker T, Booker T. I'm not your sucker.
Vince McMahon is best known for being evil and angry, but sometimes we got to see his soft and lighter side, like when he found out where Booker T was when Book was hiding from Stone Cold. Back in his younger days, McMahon found humor in some strange fan mail that was sent in.
My husband has a 6-inch scar on his face that really turns me off. Since most wrestlers have scars, perhaps...
Vince also creased up at a joke made by classy Freddie Blassie.
How does Upper Mongolia differ from Lower Mongolia?
Well, one is a little higher than the other one. You know, being a world traveler, I know all the answers.
Even during his old and cranky days, McMahon still had a sense of humor, as seen from his reaction to Santino Marella's joke about Donald Trump.
Mr. McMahon, I'm the Donald. It can be called McDonald's.
Marella's comedy is just gold, something Rey Mysterio experienced when he met Santino for the first time in the ring.
Any man who hides behind a mask is either incredibly ugly or is the Batman.
Santino's rap about being beaten by William Regal caused multiple wrestlers to laugh.
I lost my title to William Regal. His knee to my head should have been illegal. You got served.
Morello was probably at his funniest when mispronouncing names, like he did with Batista.
Let's see how many brain cells the animal Batista has. 12!
John Cena was also tickled by Santino's bad pronunciations.
You have a big mouth, John Cena, and there's nothing I would like more for Christmas than a chance to shot it.
When Cena was in the ring with Vicky Guerrero, the fans wouldn't let her speak, which John and even Vicky herself found hilarious.
It's a running gag.
Cena once serenaded Stephanie McMahon in a unique way.
Please rip Sable's top off. I got this little fetish with nipples. I definitely get my rocks off.
When John made fun of his old rival Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns was amused.
Hype man Slimy in the corner holding up the championship. You're gonna kick my ass at SummerSlam.
The famous armband Cena wore turned out to actually be a headband, as discovered by The Rock.
Your arms are way too damn big. Look at this thing. This is a headband, isn't it?
When John reminded R-Truth that the two used to be friends, Truth had a unique response.
Euster is a rooster from Brewster. You don't know nothing about cool.
Truth had a fear of spiders and heights, two phobias that sound similar.
I got acrophobia, y'all.
What? Acrophobia? Fear of spiders.
The conspiracy knows that I'm afraid of heights.
Oh, that phobia.
But there better not be not one spider on this ladder.
I told you.
Hilarity ensued when Truth was given a referee shirt before a match involving the Usos.
We got to do something.
I think Truth done lost his mind. He's ready for a fight. He can just get the referee shirt.
Truth had a tendency to confuse match types or think he was in a match when he actually wasn't.
Talk about what the Truth is gonna do in Money in the Bank this Sunday. You're not even in the match. This is on me. Kane, my bad.
Many people found humor in Chris Jericho putting people on the list of Jericho, including Roman Reigns when AJ Styles was put on the list.
Stupid soccer mom hairstyle of yours? I don't like it. So stupid soccer mom's hair? You just made the left!
When Reigns held a eulogy to signal the end of Daniel Bryan's WWE career, Paul Heyman was on hand to provide a makeshift 10-bell salute.
Ding! Ding!
Roman got suspended for violating the wellness policy in 2016, and Seth Rollins reminded him of that in a fun way during their feud in 2022.
And since you packing for your 30-day vacay,
like I said, man, water under the bridge.
When the tribal chief likened his rival Cody Rhodes to a politician, even Cody Rhodes saw the funny side of the comparison.
Anybody got a kid that needs to be kissed? Do you want an autograph? Because Cody will pull your kid out here and...
Sami Zayn continued to endear himself to the WWE fans by constantly making the likes of Reigns crack up on camera.
Doing a little dance, he can't...
What's the dance you do?
That's, I'm in his head doing the dance, yeah, right?
The Usos' classic rap battle with The New Day had plenty of side-splitting lines.
They don't know about weenie do. When your gut hangs out more than your weenie do. Wow.
Alex Riley was another wrestler who did commentary. You probably don't remember that, but he did laugh at a Triple H line one time.
Why don't you wear shoes when you do these?
I don't have an answer for that.
LA Knight was such a savage on the mic, so much so that people on the end of his tirades often just had to stand there and take their scolding.
Well, I see you got your little $5 haircut here. You're ready to take your school pictures. I just get the feeling you're not allowed within 50 yards of a school, you creep.
Brock Lesnar's cowboy character gave us some hilarious moments, including one that a fan recorded which caused the Beast to chuckle.
Bruh, that's enough of that shit. Run some dirt on it, bruh. Run some dirt on it. Run some dirt on it. You ain't hurt.
Stone Cold was another wrestler who went from serious to funny over time. He always had great chemistry on the mic with Chris Jericho.
If you want to see Chris Jericho drink a beer with Steve Austin, say do what diddy diddy dum diddy do.
I never in a million years would have believed that would have happened, but it just did, so give me some beer.
I gotta say what? I want to tell you.
What?
I want to just say
what? You got a microphone in your hand, use it. Bought one of your t-shirts.
A big fan of Chris Jericho, are you?
No, I'm not a big fan. They ran out of toilet paper.
Michael Cole and Pat McAfee's chemistry on commentary together was so great they often had each other rolling over in hysterics.
Quick as a puma. We want to talk about how quick pumas are. I think it's a whole. It's a brick house. There's no other way to describe it.
It says,
Next, we have those moments where wrestlers may not have broken into laughter, but they still broke by cracking a smile. As we've seen so far, The Rock had difficulties keeping it together during his run-in with The New Day. One of the best moments from this segment was when the trio made fun of the Great One by imitating the style of Rikishi's infamous "I did it for The Rock" promo.
I did it for The Rock.
What? I did it for The Rock. Did it for the people.
He says he did it for the people, but he did it for the paycheck.
One of The Rock's best promos was when he verbally taught two cops a new one. Just look at Michael Cole's reaction.
Do you like donuts? Get the biggest jelly donut you can find.
Oh no.
The Rock's Triple H impersonation nearly had the game breaking, but it did force a smile from Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon.
Tonight, I am the game for the next 20 minutes.
Triple H did break character though when he called himself Dr. Hunglo and made fun of Mankind in a skit that featured a Mankind impersonator.
Oh, mercy. Never mess with the hung low. Now you get the fat ass out of here. You a loser.
The game also couldn't help himself when he was confused to be fellow bald-bearded wrestler Tommaso Ciampa by R-Truth.
But I see right through you, Tommaso Ciampa.
Two wrestlers that were similar by name were Goldberg and Goldust. Here's what happened when they met for the first time.
First one, welcome you to the WWE.
Lance Storm wasn't known for having fun or ever showing emotion in any way, but when Goldust tried to make him more entertaining, Storm nearly laughed for possibly the first time in his entire life.
We've got sausage and midgets all waiting in the car just for you. Let's go.
Mankind, on the other hand, once tried to be a more serious corporate character, but even at that, he was still funny, as Vince McMahon learned.
I am a lover of women. I am a leader of men.
McMahon was also made to smile by Stone Cold, after Austin hinted at Vince also being the WWF's owner back when McMahon was still a broadcaster.
You want to jump on the Stone Cold bandwagon more than anybody in the world.
Vince's stooges Patterson and Briscoe once made Austin visibly amused when they were sticking up for McMahon.
And anything he wants me to do, I'll do. And if he'll allow me to come down there and take your new wife, you're an idiot. And on top of that, Austin.
Stone Cold and Kurt Angle's antics in 2001 had everyone smiling, including Chris Jericho.
What were you saying?
3MB were a joke faction that pretty much never won a match, so when they threatened to beat up stars like The Shield, it amused quite a few people.
And rock your face. You've got to be kidding me.
After the days of The Shield, Roman Reigns' time in the Bloodline is often remembered for his interactions with Sami Zayn.
You know what I mean? There it is. How do you not love Jimmy?
Sami had everyone smiling, including his previous rival, Jey Uso.
Actually about to go to dinner. Yeah, Waffle House. Hey boys, you right? They loved Waffle House.
After Jey split from the Bloodline, he caused Roman to smile after Uso imagined what he could do to Reigns in their upcoming match.
Hey, I'll grab that lady's left slipper over there and slap you across the head, so Woods.
Jey's twin Jimmy found the humor in John Cena calling out both the twins' past troubles with the law.
Y'all look just like your mugshots. How was it getting arrested?
Cena also roasted Roman Reigns so badly, all the big dog could do was stand there and take it.
It's called a promo,
Shut
kid,
your
and
mouth,
if you want to
John.
be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it, so go ahead.
Savage Cena was great, but G-rated Cena was downright awful. Fans were so fed up with Cena during the PG era, they were happy when he got injured.
I cannot put off my surgery any longer. Tonight I leave the WWE.
Cena's buddies Crime Time were notorious for stealing stuff, including the time they stole Eugene's meds, which JTG thought was hilarious.
Prescription medicated pills. Yeah, prescription.
Going back to the fans amusing the wrestlers now, and just look at Bayley's reaction to the crowd singing her name so much, she couldn't get through her promo.
I am so excited to be...
Booker T was so funny on commentary, he often derailed broadcasts, but just listen to his excuse for walking out of a show before it ended.
You walked out as well, so you're a follower. Let me tell you, I had nothing to do with that. I'm totally neutral. I had to go to the bathroom. I thought the show was over with. I had nothing to do with that, okay?
And we'll finish with another Uso moment, as Xavier Woods called out how Jimmy only became relevant after appearing on a female reality show.
You were absolutely nothing till your wife put you on Total Divas.
House shows or untelevised segments allow wrestlers to let their hair down in a way that just isn't possible on live TV. It's why you'll see stars breaking from their normal personas and doing things you'd never see them do on the weekly programs.
I got 35K just in royalties. 11 and 12 for the week. How much is it make? Are you proud of the $27,000
During post-show dark matches in 2022, Paul Heyman would sometimes hilariously attempt to fight fans in the crowd, only to be restrained by Jey Uso before being consoled by Roman Reigns. It was a whole lot of fun and a nice treat for the live crowd. At live events, the New Day were known for trying to get wrestlers to dance, especially people who you'd consider dancing quite a break from their usual character. Undertaker was renowned for staying in character, but even the Phenom has loosened up a bit when the red light was off.
I love you, man.
Triple H is another who loves to have fun when the show isn't on the air. The Rock is probably the wrestler who has the most fun after the show. Stone Cold is the wrestler who raises the most hell once the show is off the air.
What do you do for a living, Stacy?
I work for a Christian publishing company.
If there's one thing I can't stand.
AJ Styles once got crushed on the ropes at the end of a SmackDown, and then stayed in that same position for the dark match after the show.
Oh, hell no! Hell no! Hey! What the hell?
Let's take a pause from the list now for a good old-fashioned dance break. Here we have wrestlers you wouldn't expect to see dancing, getting down, and busting a move. The talent can't be serious all the time. Sometimes you just gotta have fun and get jiggy with it, especially those who you'd never think would be able to dance the way they do.
Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, Lance Storm.
history of WCW, the Great American Bash. But there's no question that what we have coming up is our most important.
Can you believe that?
And Shane caught with a snapmare. Oh, 60 plus, mocking the great one.
He can dance as well.
Wait a minute. Hey! Oh, an Irish jig by Sheamus.
Now, how about that? Player, how
The WWE often likes to get big wrestlers dancing because of how absurd the visual looks.
Well, hello, Morley!
They can certainly bust toilet seats.
What the? Holly and the Big Show. Oh, please.
Look at it. Now Mark Henry is, what is he, mocking the great Khali? What's this? Oh, I knew you weren't cool. Look good to me, though.
Just like at untelevised events, the New Day loved getting wrestlers to move who you'd normally never see dance.
Hey! Do some dance! There you go, there you go.
I got to do some. You ain't got it.
Oh, there it is.
Like this.
Whoa!
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
I got one for you, too.
I can never unsee this. I wonder if they're dancing like this at the child's Christmas party tonight. Get Strowman go! I will never be able to unsee this. McIntyre says, what the hell?
Look at that.
Oh gosh.
Hold up, Cowboy. Hold up.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's a new day.
It is a new day. Hey, even Steve's getting into it.
No, he's not.
Oh no! Stop!
But as we've seen, before New Day got wrestlers to bust a move, Booker T was getting talent to do the spinneroonie.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
That fat Juju
Give it up, y'all.
Wow. Wow! The machine can do it.
Brock Lesnar is perhaps the most unexpected decent dancer we've ever seen in wrestling.
Oh, this is tremendous. Not so sure how much rhythm Lesnar has. Lesnar is dancing.
Botches are how fans get some of the biggest laughs when watching wrestling. The talent isn't immune to this either, as you might see them cracking up after one of their peers has made a mistake.
WrestleMania 30, right here in the Silverdome. Good to be back here at the Silverdome.
Start of the end.
You can't even get the mic to work. I mean, come on.
And I have half the brain that you do. But week after week.
Way too soon. This one they're trying to get away. But Austin stuns McMahon in second. 1997. With Kyrie Sane back your screen.
Jeez, I can't talk.
You're all
I don't know what just
excited.
happened. I think I just had like a personal
Did you have one of the
glitch.
Royal Rumble burgers? And tell us about a flag match. I mean, the rules are simple. You got to climb the pole, grab a flag, and you win, right?
And you just told him the rules, Cole.
In a gauntlet match. In a gauntlet match.
Only an inanimate object. Hey, shut up! Shut your mouth!
A vast virus database has been updated.
What in the world is going on? Well, we're not the only ones bored with this.
Wrestlers have also been caught smiling or laughing at a screw-up they made on their own.
Hey, Shinsuke, this Booker T. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh,
You're gonna make
Booker,
me walk
come
off.
on, man.
Brock Lesnar didn't get the beast. Brock Lesnar, excuse me. The
Brock defends against Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman. See, as managing manager of general. Excuse me.
Quick cover there and a kick out by the
So
rope.
wait a minute. Are you telling me they're up on points, right? They're up.
Booker, what are you talking about?
I think Sasha may be better today than she was just
All right, you got me to stutter. Good job.
The narcissist Lex Luger. I'm gonna go do it right now. I've had it. I'm so excited.
To the WWE. Here we go.
Everyone, and oh Jesus, keep it rolling. I forgot my name.
You guys are good at lying, stealing, chilling. Chilling. Oh, got it.
Jack Swagger!
Lillian is actually Zack Ryder, but nonetheless, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, more dangerous than me with something on my shoulder.
Mean Gene Okerlund is the king of the blooper reel when it comes to talking segments in wrestling. His character breaks don't come as the reaction to the botches, they're the actual botch themselves.
As I beat you before at Fall Brawl, and without doubt, I will show to the world again.
I'm gonna ride Conan hard, woo, and put him up with, and then I want you to show the world.
Gene's outtakes are absolute gold. He was never the standard, straight-laced, impartial broadcaster. Okerlund had charisma and personality that lit up every interview, especially the ones where he couldn't hold back the laughter.
Treat me like a red-headed stepson. I'm sick and tired of that type of treatment.
Heenan, Weasel, whatever you guys want to do, just bring it on.
All the people are gonna hear the national anthem. And they're going to be standing loud, and they're going to be standing proud and tall, and they're going to hear
That little tin cup jingling it around with change in it, because when you step in the ring with the Hercules and the King.
You use a ball to play cricket, is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Some of Mean Gene's best highlights include his response to Wendy Richter's sus phrasing.
I'm not about to lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
I thank you very much.
The same goes for Okerlund's reaction to Paul Orndorff's sus choice of words.
Oh, you see the turtle with that big old long head, and then he does something and it goes in? Well, that's exactly what Butch is going to do.
Then there was the infamous falling sign at SummerSlam 1989.
Gentlemen, as you know, the Ultimate Warrior. Okay. Publicly stated that, damn it, who put that up?
Gene scolded an off-camera Pat Patterson for smoking a cigarette at the 1992 Royal Rumble.
Very good. Ric Flair, you have made put that cigarette out. You have made World Wrestling Federation history here.
Okerlund had a hard time holding it in whilst in the midst of a crazy promo from D. David Schultz.
I couldn't find no woman. I found a lot of men that look like women. Now you, Hulk Hogan, what's wrong with you?
And then there's Gene's uncontrollable laughter during the Iron Sheik's outburst.
They know who's the Iron Sheik. They have the from John F. Kennedy Airport to the Los Angeles, California.
Including one against a turkey.
He reminds me look like Hulk Hogan. Look at his son, look at him. Now that redneck, stay down. Tough. I'm not interested.
One of the funniest ways a wrestler can break or react in hysterics is by selling a moment or promo in comedic fashion. Sure, the situation they're in might be comical, but the reaction makes it so much funnier. Reactions like these are something Triple H is really good at, especially when he does the exaggerated laugh.
for your son, Hornswoggle. What? Cornbread, damn it, cornbread!
Triple H's wife Stephanie McMahon had a wholesome reaction to Mick Foley telling a production assistant to hit Seth Rollins' music.
Hey, this is Raw General Manager Mick Foley. Will you hit Seth Rollins' music, please?
Foley also had Sasha Banks and Bayley reacting in a fun way to Mick writing down the name of the city on his hand so he could hit his cheap pop line without botching.
From the people right here in Chicago, Illinois.
Seth Rollins couldn't get enough of the fans singing his entrance song, especially when Finn Balor couldn't cut his promo due to the crowd constantly singing.
Hey, this isn't funny. This is serious. This is serious.
The Undertaker's reaction to Brock Lesnar mocking Taker's signature sit-up was uncharacteristic for the Phenom, but that's what makes this moment so legendary.
Look at this. And the dead man's risen.
Rock and Austin were quite amused at each other's singing.
Rocky the Blam, it's old Stone Cold's fault.
Here, Kevin Owens has a good laugh at his best friend, Chris Jericho.
Bring it in, man!
R-Truth's hilarity had Carmella and Big Show laughing.
I want to be just like my childhood hero, John Cena.
Oh, no, two knocked himself out. That was smart.
Big Show also couldn't help but chuckle after being roasted by John Cena.
It's just another case of big things with small packages.
Cena's raps were also enjoyed by A-Train, as seen by his response to John's lines.
The old man's got a plan, and he's chilling in the building. Did I tell you I'm like light beer? It tastes great, let me last feel it.
Randy Orton is the king of selling situations by bursting out laughing or reacting in a funny way.
There is nothing that this man hasn't done in this business except beat me.
He loves stirring the pot in the background, such as when Matt Hardy roasted his own and Edge's ex-girlfriend Lita.
You're gonna be lying flat on your back, much like your ex-girlfriend.
Other key examples include segments involving Randy's former Evolution stablemate, Batista.
I just have...
Even if I did, you'd probably choke in it anyway.
And Baron Corbin, who Orton aligned with for one episode of Raw.
Minute, guys. No! Bobby Lashley is kissing Rusev's wife!
Orton's reactions make sense for the segment, but you can tell he's actually cracking up for real.
Dang, Randy! How many groups have you been in? I mean, come on, man.
Funny examples of him legit laughing include when Randy was roasted by Edge.
It's a shame that you're supposed to be the face of the WWE, but you act like an entirely different body part.
When Triple H fired back at Orton's initial jab during a promo battle.
Retrieve your balls from Stephanie's purse. They're just so big, and it's such a burden.
Or when the Viper reacted to the rambunctious audience at Bash in Berlin. You might also see Randy hilariously reacting to a crazy move or spot, like an RKO he's really proud of.
And Christian RKO from the Viper!
It's for another curb stop. Oh, unbelievable counter! Oh, my God, unbelievable!
Flinging a Singh brother up in the air over an announce table.
Neil, oh my God! Turn inside out by Orton!
Or falling off the announce table himself.
Agility by Orton! Oh, no!
Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our similar video revealing WWE secrets for editing out botches. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.